Hello, I'm Valentina Popescu from VP Languages here in the UK, and I'm an official OET preparation provider. Today we're going to discuss about OET speaking and how to make suggestions. So when we talk about suggestions, there might be two cases. On the one hand, the patient could ask for suggestions, and on the other hand, you might offer suggestions. Now, if you want to offer suggestions, I would strongly recommend you to ask for approval. So say something like, Mr. Smith, in order to help you manage your condition better, there are some things I'd like to suggest. Is that okay? So always ask for approval. Now, after you have the patient's approval, then you have to start making those suggestions. I usually recommend students to try and have 2 or 3 categories of suggestions. So try to gather your suggestions into 2 or a maximum of 3 categories and use phrases such as on the one hand, on the other hand, or first, then, and finally to structure the suggestions. Now, for each suggestion or each category, you should give some details, you should create a context, and also check that the patient is able to implement that suggestion. So let's have an example. First, Mr. Smith, I'd like to know, do you have breakfast? Oh, well, nurse, I don't actually have breakfast. Well, Mr. Smith, in your case, it would be beneficial for you if you started having breakfast and eat iron-fortified cereals. Do you think you'd be able to do that? Oh, yes, nurse, I could do that. So, as you can see, I tried to create a bit of a context and also gave some details. And then I can go on. Then, Mr. Smith, can I just ask, how much coffee do you drink a day? Well, nurse, I drink about 4 or 5 cups of coffee. Oh, okay, Mr. Smith, I see. Well, for your condition, coffee is actually not a very good idea. Do you think you might be able to cut down on your coffee consumption? Well, nurse, I couldn't because it really helps me deal with stress at work. Oh, okay, Mr. Smith. Then how about doing this? You could still have the same amount of coffee every day. However, would you consider eating after about an hour, let's say, something rich in iron, like some cashews, for example, because this might help the balance, blah, 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 blah. So, I tried to create context. I included a patient in the conversation because this has to be a dialogue, okay? I have to listen to the patient. I have to give them information. And I also have to invite them to speak. So when you make suggestions, ask for approval, organize your suggestions in 2 or 3 categories, give context, give these details, create a context, and check that the patient is actually able to implement the suggestion. See you in the next video.
Hello, and thank you for watching this video. I'm Valentina Popescu and I'm an official OET preparation provider. I run VP Model for the Languages here in the UK, and we have a special program dedicated to overseas nurses, which is called Be a Nurse. Now, besides this program, we have a free Facebook support group, we have our students support group, we have a membership academy where monthly you get access to loads of materials, videos and articles to help you get prepared. And we also run challenges. In May and October we run the OET writing challenge, and in June and November we run the OET speaking challenge. You spend 4 weeks with me, you can even have one-to-one sessions with me, and you can get to ask me anything. We go through all the techniques and tips and tricks to help you succeed this time, because we do have 100% success rate in writing, in speaking, in the exam. So if you want to learn more about us, just visit vplanguages.com or check us out on Facebook. Hope to talk to you soon, and thank you again for taking the time to watch this video.